We are following breaking news after Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin announced it will soon resume abortion services. Plus, a legal setback for the hundreds of thousands known as Dreamers, undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children. What a federal judge ruled and why the issue might go back before the Supreme Court. You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Breaking news this afternoon. Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin says it will resume abortion services starting next week. The organization announced it will offer abortion care at the Water Street Health Center in Milwaukee and Madison East Health Center starting Monday. Abortion providers in the state suspended operations in June of 2022 after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Planned Parenthood believes a ruling from a Dane County judge that determined that in 1949 law referencing, the law that allows abortion, let me go back here. Parent believes a ruling from a Dane County judge that determined the 1949 law referenced feticide and not abortion that allows them to legally start providing services again.
Our goal is to continue to expand access to services in Wisconsin moving forward. Today is not the end of that sort of path.
Planned Parenthood says appointments can be scheduled beginning tomorrow. A busy day at the Capitol today. You're taking a live look at the Senate floor session currently in progress at the Capitol. Among the topics of discussion are the future of Wisconsin Election Commission Administration Megan Wolf. Assembly leaders will meet for their floor session later this afternoon. Political reporter Will Keneally will share more on the session tonight on News 3 Now at 4, 5, and 6. Meanwhile, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos says he's created a panel to investigate the criteria for impeaching Supreme Court Justice Jana Protasewicz. Republicans are targeting her over comments she made during her winning campaign about redistricting and nearly $10 million in donations she received from the state's Democratic Party. The panel will consist of 3 former Wisconsin Supreme Court justices. Vos says he will not name them until after their work is done in the next few weeks. Let's head out to the weather patio now. Meteorologist Jacob Montesano has a look at our first warned forecast. Warming up out there, Jacob.
Yeah, conditions right now are definitely feeling very nice. We're also seeing completely blue skies above and temperatures pretty much in the 60s at this hour. 66 right now in Madison. Some areas are already in the lower 70s, but I want to backtrack a little bit and look at the low temperatures from this morning. In the central portion of the state, areas got below freezing. Now, we had talked about how it was going to be cold last night, but we didn't expect temperatures to get this cold, and a lot of it has to do with just how dry it's been. It's causing the air to be dry, and when we have dry conditions, temperatures rise and fall a lot more rapidly. Now, fast forwarding ahead to currently, we are seeing clear skies, and that is going to be the case throughout the afternoon as temperatures will rise into the lower 70s. Through the evening hours, we also are going to see some pretty comfortable temperatures. They'll drop into the 60s before night's end, and then during the overnight hours, we'll see low temperatures. Still cool, but not nearly as cool as last night with lows in the 50s. Some areas off to the north and west will see mid-50s, possibly even close to 60s, and we also are going to continue to see clear skies. Now, temperatures are going to continue to warm up for your Friday, and we also have a chance of rain before the week is over that may impact the Badgers football game on Saturday. I'll have details on that coming up a bit later in the show.
All right, we'll see you then, Jacob. Thank you. The NFL Players Association is calling on the league to switch artificial fields to real grass after Aaron Rodgers' Achilles tear. But it's not just the big names that have their games on turf. Our Catherine Merck spoke with Verona High School's athletic director about the safety factors at play.
Yesterday, the NFL Players Association's executive director called a switch away from artificial fields, quote, the easiest decision the NFL could make. He says it's a matter of career preservation with these injuries on these fields. But do the stats support this? Take a look at this graph from the Associated Press. The union released studies from 2012 through 2022 arguing a significant increase in non-contact injuries on artificial surfaces versus grass. Here at home, Verona High School has a turf football field. The athletic director told me he isn't seeing an issue with the turf at the school, but keeps safety a priority.
As of where a lot of high schools stand, from what I've heard, turf is still a luxury, I guess you can say. But obviously it's a story that will continue moving kind of forward with people like Aaron Rodgers and others talking about safety concerns around it.
If you look at that 2021 mark when the lines are close, the NFL has defended the use of turf with that, saying injuries on both surfaces were very close. After Rodgers' injury, I spoke with a sports rehab expert at UW Health about the patients he sees coming in with these kind of injuries, and he told me he didn't see more athletes come in with injuries on turf fields compared to grass.
All right, Catherine, thank you. We now know when Vice President Kamala Harris will visit UW-Madison. She'll head to the university on October 4th. The White House says it's part of her Fight for Our Freedoms college tour. The tour will focus on getting young people to the polls for issues like abortion rights, LGBTQ+ rights, and climate change. A federal judge declared the latest version of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA, is illegal. But Natalie Brand tells us the judge stopped short of complete termination of the program.
Hundreds of thousands of dreamers, undocumented immigrants who were brought to this country as children, suffered a legal setback Wednesday. A federal judge in Texas declared the latest version of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA, unlawful. But the judge stopped short of a complete termination of the program, allowing current DACA beneficiaries to be able to continue to renew their work permits and be protected from deportation while closing the program to new applicants. The ruling comes nearly 3 months since advocates celebrated the 11th anniversary of DACA and called for a path to citizenship. More than 500,000 immigrants are enrolled in the program, including Areli Hernandez.
I came to the U.S. when I was in grade school to reunite with my mom, my dad, and my little brother. That was more than 30 years ago. This year, I will be 40.
Congress has worked on several bipartisan proposals to come up with a permanent legal solution for DACA recipients and other young immigrants, but there's been disagreement over the pathway to citizenship and overall efforts to address the nation's immigration crisis.
We clearly have a broken immigration system, and we need to fix it and do so in a bipartisan way.
The Biden administration is expected to appeal the latest federal ruling, and the case is likely to reach the U.S. Supreme Court. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Now, the judge in this case issued a similar ruling in 2021 when he found the original Obama administration memo that created DACA in 2012 was illegal. Well, today we are on the verge of a historic strike by tens of thousands of auto workers. Without a deal, UAW workers plan to walk off the job at midnight. The United Auto Workers Union entered negotiations with Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis, seeking up to a 40% raise, a 32-hour work week, a return to pensions, and the reversing of concessions made during the Great Recession of 2008 when the Big Three teetered on the verge of collapse. Over the last decade, automakers have banked robust profits, more than $20 billion so far this year alone.
The Big Three can afford to immediately give us our fair share. If they choose not to, then they're choosing to strike themselves.
If there is a strike, it won't be because we didn't put a great deal in front of them, because we have 4 times.
Economists say even a 10-day strike would cost the economy $5.6 billion, with nearly $1 billion of that being lost wages by auto workers. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Consumer prices continue to increase, plus the Detroit Auto Show kicked off this week. Details next in the Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Don't miss the spectacular September savings at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save $1,500 instantly on this LG refrigerator. This Maytag laundry pair is now just $26 a month, and 6-year special financing with no money down at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley.
This is Matt Gunderson. We recently celebrated the life of George. Loved by many, feared by walleye. As part of his fishing-themed celebration, everyone in attendance accepted one of his favorite lures. Allow us to personalize every detail of a life well lived.
We need to talk about Sonobello.
We are getting rid of all of this today.
Ladies, this summer you can cover up or feel confident from head to toe with Sonobello. One visit, permanent fat removal.
Look at this shape. My tummy is gone and my hourglass shape is back.
Wherever there's excess fat, we can remove it. That's what we do all day, every day.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I could actually wear a two-piece after 25 years.
I have one big regret. I didn't go sooner.
Now, with our Best Buddies summer event, you can schedule your free, no-obligation consultation, plus save $250 off instantly. That's $250 off your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more. Call 1-888-634-9939 or go to sonobello.com.
You've probably heard by now, but Wanakee Remodeling has been transforming homes for the better part of half a century by installing materials that stand the test of time from a team of trusted home pros. Our design team delivers a turnkey experience for your interior or exterior remodeling project, leaving you with a home you love. At Wanakee Remodeling, we'll never stop improving. Right now, get a special window offer. Buy one window, get one 40% off plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Spectrum helps me run all this easily. Work, bust. Treat dispenser, treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-802-4999 or visit spectrum.com today.
Don't miss the spectacular September savings at Ashley. Everything is on sale with discounts up to 75% off. Save on sofas, sectionals, bedroom sets, and more. Plus, fast free delivery on in-stock items. All at Ashley.
Consumer prices increased for the second month in a row, driven by rising gas prices. The inflation rate was up 3.7% compared to a year ago in August and 0.6% higher than the month before. Gas prices per gallon hit an average of $3.84 last month, a 24-cent increase over July, according to Morgan Stanley. There was one bright point. Food prices appear to be easing at the grocery store. More than 140,000 auto workers could walk off the job if the United Auto Workers Union and the big three U.S. automakers don't reach a deal by late tonight. So far, union negotiators have rejected offers from Ford, GM, and Stellantis while demanding a 46% pay increase and other benefits. A potential auto workers strike that lasts 2 weeks could drive up the cost of a new car by 2%, according to J.D. Power. This comes as the Detroit Auto Show kicked off this week. Among the vehicles featured are a flying car created by an Israeli company, which visitors can take a virtual ride in, and Ford's new F-150. The truck features a new grille design and a tailgate that opens flat or swings sideways for easier cargo loading. The new F-150 will go on sale sometime next year with a starting price at just over $35,000. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is up 344 points. The NASDAQ up 126. The S&P 500 is up 36. Next at noon, we'll share today's egg prices, and Jacob has the complete forecast. And then today on Live Before, we'll meet a farmer who has a lot more than cows on her farm. We'll meet her on this week's Traveler Throwback Thursday.
At Berkshire Automotive, we have a non-commissioned sales team, which is a polite way to say we don't really care whether you buy a practical Equinox, the rugged Silverado, or the speedy new Corvette. You've been told no before? Join the Berkshire Automotive family for the yes.
Fry Construction invites you to usher in the fall season with our exclusive fall sale. We're talking about savings of 23%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 4 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board for our fall savings. Save 23% off gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
There's nothing better than a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhafels. And right now, save up to $700 on adjustable base sets. Plus, get $300 in Steinhafels cash. Tempur-Pedic queen mattresses start at just $42 per month when you use Steinhafels 72-month financing. Tempur-Pedic mattresses are designed to make aches and pains a thing of the past by relieving pressure points and supporting the body as no other mattress can. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Every spring, the love of my life came here to paint. Cress helped us make sure she's never forgotten.
We are Cress. We truly believe your memories matter.
At Bergstrom Automotive, we're so serious about saying yes to your trade-in, we challenge you to bring us a no. We accept crazy things like old cowboy boots and an old office chair, even that old junkie you didn't think would make it to the parking lot. Join the Bergstrom Automotive family for the yes.
You never know who you're helping by sharing your story.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Season 2, September 18th.
Ladies, let's go. Wait a minute!
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
We're settling up for a new kind of rodeo in the 608.
Tomorrow, Josh previews this high-energy Western sports and music show and how you could win a pair of tickets.
And we are tracking those rain chances as we're headed into the upcoming weekend. Tomorrow morning between 4:30 and 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today. She'll be back on Monday. So here are your farm numbers. Well, America is facing a stray pet crisis with shelters across the country overwhelmed by cats and dogs abandoned by their owners. Michael George looks at why it's happening and what we can all do to help.
On the streets of New York City, the number of stray cats has reached a crisis. By some estimates, more than 500,000 cats without a home.
Shelters in New York City had to close intake for cats recently because the problem is so bad.
Will Zweigert runs the nonprofit Flatbush Cats. He says what's happening here is an issue nationwide. Many are handing over their cats and dogs to shelters. A 2022 Forbes survey found more than a third of those who gave up pets said owning them became too expensive.
The real problem is we have a massive affordability crisis for veterinary care everywhere in the U.S. More than 50% of U.S. pet owners can no longer afford a basic vet visit.
Vet care costs rose more than 8% just in the last year.
Vet care has absolutely gone up. You have to keep your pets healthy, like your children, and there's a lot of upkeep with animals.
When stray pet numbers soar, euthanasia rates rise too. The new Flatbush Veterinary Clinic, opening this month, is specifically designed to give affordable pet care and perform 7,500 spay-neuter operations a year. Zweigert says while adoption helps, the real solution isn't talked about enough.
Support spay-neuter efforts. That is a way to get to the root of the issue and actually prevent shelters from being overcrowded.
Giving cats and dogs more space to live the lives they deserve. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And if you'd like to help, experts say the best way is to donate to spay and neuter clinics in your area. Jacob's back now with the complete forecast and the latest drought report.
Yeah, now the good thing is that we didn't really see any changes, but that's also kind of the bad news considering our current situation. So our entire area, at least under some kind of drought, except for like the very far northeast portion of Dodge County, which is under abnormally dry not necessarily considered drought, but still in the classification. Areas along the lake near Milwaukee are under abnormally dry, but areas near La Crosse, extreme to exceptional drought, which even includes portions of our area. Meanwhile, most of Dane County under severe drought, so still pretty dry. Now, we do have a few chances of rainfall both this weekend and next weekend, so that may help a little bit, but we're also not expected to see a ton of rainfall, especially this weekend. Now, next weekend may be a different story, but still a week in advance, so we're not too sure how that will form. Now, here's a look at the 3 things you need to know for the end of the week and for a good portion of next week. We'll see comfortable temperatures tomorrow, and then we have the chance of rain late tomorrow night and Saturday. And then next week at times, it could get pretty warm with possibly a return of the 80s for a lot of our area. Now, tonight we'll see low temperatures in the 50s for much of our area. Some areas will be near 60, but overall, you know, pretty normal night. Tomorrow, a lot of our area will be in the 70s. Places near Janesville could get to the 80s, but for the most part, still going to be pretty comfortable. The further north and western located, the more cloud cover you will see. And then Friday night, we will see the rainfall, and that will cool things off for Saturday, where highs will be in the lower 70s. So let me talk about the rain. Right now, we're not seeing any of that, but we are expected to see possibly some showers as early as tomorrow afternoon for the far northern and western portions of our area as the rain moves into our area from the northwest. Now, the first round of rain will actually dissipate kind of as it makes its way into our area. And then late Friday into early Saturday, we'll see more showers develop with heavier rain possible a little bit later into the day, kind of in the afternoon hours. Now, this does look like it will impact the Badgers football game, but considering we're mostly expecting showers, not a lot of thunderstorms, it probably won't impact the scheduling of the game. But definitely prepare for that if you plan on going to the Badgers football game Saturday. Rain is expected, and we could continue to see the rain into early Sunday, but by Sunday afternoon, it looks to clear out of our area. Maybe areas to the east of Madison could still see some showers, but Sunday, for the most part, we're not expected to see a lot of rainfall. Now, in terms of total precipitation from the rain that we're going to see this weekend, again, not a ton. As I mentioned, we're mostly expected to see showers, not a lot of thunderstorms, so rain totals will struggle to get above ½ an inch for a lot of our area. But there does look like there will be a lot of rainfall possible next weekend. Models are consistently kind of pushing it up. Again, this is still over a week out, so things could change, but it does indeed look like we could see a good amount of rainfall next Friday and Saturday. But before that, we could see highs back in the 80s for Wednesday and Thursday. Not expected to exceed 80 by that much. At least for now, you know, the temperatures are trending upwards. If that continues, we could see temperatures get close to the mid-80s. But at the very least, we are going to see warmer temperatures. Meanwhile, to start the week, we are going to be pretty close to average, a little bit below average with highs around 70. So I'm really hoping we do indeed get a good amount of rainfall next weekend. You know, we're probably going to see some rain this weekend, but it's not expected to be a lot.
Next Thursday, 80, isn't it the first day of fall?
I believe so. Is that the 22nd?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I think the Friday is the 22nd, if my math is correct. I could be wrong. But yeah, it could be a warm start to fall nonetheless.
I guess that's the point.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob. Yeah. Thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you're only making French fries in your air fryer, you're missing out. So let me share with you a new way that you can use it to get dinner on the table tonight.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Informed Choice Insurance Agency, we're proud of our 5-star reviews.
My agent Matthew explained everything about Medicare and the needed supplemental insurance. He took the time to show me several different plans and the plus and minuses of each policy.
Andrea was amazing, from her knowledge to her presentation to her skills in navigating complicated and intimidating waters. I cannot emphasize enough how much she helped me and my family.
Need help with your Medicare or Marketplace health plans? Get 5-star service at Informed Choice Insurance Agency.
The spring could just break. Precision is there to help.
We have fully stocked vehicles to fix any problem you have that same day, and we are all over the Madison area.
You're just one phone call away from getting your garage door fixed today.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid, it pays to pick a plan with the benefits you want.
With the iCare Medicare plan, members receive a spending account card that gives them $150 total per month to spend on food, OTC items, utilities, or even rent. Members also have a $0 copay for all covered Part D drugs and dental and vision coverage. Call to speak with a licensed sales agent who will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangement so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. Fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Want it? Here's the number.
Call 833-784-4999 to get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
Which helps me run all of this easily. Kids checkups, scheduled. Work, bust. Treat dispenser, treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer. Work.
Switch to Spectrum One. 300 megabit internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security.
Spectrum One gets it done.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-784-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a store today.
Every week, more and more of you are asking us if we have any new recipes that are air fryer friendly. So today, I want to share a recipe that tastes amazing and that can be made in just minutes in an air fryer. It's called chicken Milanese, and if you're ready, I'd love to show you how to make it. The first thing you want to do is cut a chicken breast in half, like this. Then gently flatten each piece with a meat mallet. The key to chicken Milanese is that the chicken is really thin. Now we dip each piece in some seasoned flour. This will help the breading stick. And from there, we dip it in some beaten egg, mixed with a bit of water, before dredging them in panko breadcrumbs. At this point, we cook these off in our air fryer, which will make them nice and crispy. Or if you haven't gotten an air fryer yet, you can always use your oven. Once they're super crispy, take them out and serve them topped with mixed greens and basic salad fixins. Drizzle on a little vinaigrette, and you've just made a restaurant fancy dish in no time, and no tippings required. To get the recipe for our weeknight chicken Milanese, which is from our air fryer cookbook, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found an air fryer friendly way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
It's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. Marie is a senior cat that came to the Humane Society in August after being found as a stray in Edgerton. She is friendly, enjoys gentle pets and chin scratches. She has an old elbow injury on her front left leg that has healed but causes her to limp. Marie's a member of the Lonely Hearts Club and her adoption fee has been reduced. Ask for her at the Adoption Center. There's still time to get a spot at the annual Bark and Wine event. It's happening on Saturday, September 30th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the shelter at 5132 Vogues Road in Madison. Enjoy playful kittens, beverages, and tasty treats, all while raising funds for animals in need. The VIP tickets are sold out, but there's still some general admission tickets left. Learn more and reserve your place at giveshelter.org/BW. Athea the dog featured last week has been adopted. Penelope the dog featured 2 weeks ago has an adoption hold, while Alan the cat featured 3 weeks ago has been adopted. If you're interested in adopting Marie or checking out all the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org.
Weather's like right now where you live? Download the First Warn Weather app and I'll give you an hour-by-hour forecast. The First Warn Weather app. Get it now.
Powered by News 3 Now.
Keep your home. Of rain late Friday and Saturday. Temperatures will warm up for the middle of next week, and Mark did look it up. Fall starts September 21st, which is Thursday. Sometimes get confused between the 21st and 22nd, but a warm start to fall with some rain to end the next week.
All right, we'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for watching, everybody.